and this is Alaska, and you're watching Jamar84 on YouTube. Oh,
thank you so much.
What's going on YouTube?
Jamar.
What's going on YouTube?
Washington.
This is boy, Jamar84 here once again.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Jamar84 here once again, and I'm not sure why I never thought to do a video about this. It just, for some reason, it didn't cross my mind. But recently, the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 2 was revealed, and it looks like the pattern for these is going to be an All-Star season every 4 seasons, because after Season 4 was the first season, and after Season 8 we're getting the second season, which is, I think, is a good enough time because it gives you a wide enough of a gap of queens to choose from. And I believe we have, because, let's see, we have 5, 6, and 7. They didn't bring back any Season 8 queens for this this season. I'm not sure if they just didn't want to participate so soon, because I believe this was recorded almost right after Season 8 was recorded, if I'm not mistaken, so they probably couldn't get anybody back in time. Because for the All-Star Season 1, we had, what, Chad, Latrice, did anybody else from Season 4 participate? I can't remember right now. But they had people from the season that just ended come on the All-Star season that came afterwards, so. But we're going to quickly talk about who's in the cast. And, oh, excuse me, how I think this whole casting is going to go. So, first up, we have Fifi O'Hara. Now, Fifi knows that we hated her. It's not news to her. She's not shocked. She doesn't feel a way about it. But what I will give Fifi is that she saw how she was, didn't like it, and made a change for it. She started her whole 365 days of drag on her Instagram and has looked fucking amazing ever since. And I got to, meet her briefly at DragCon. She's really, really small, but she seemed really, really sweet and kind of reserved even. Not the rantic Fifi we were used to on Season 4. Talking about go back to Party City, bitch. So I'm interested to see how she's gonna take this new style, oh, excuse me, and apply it to her new looks on this All-Star season. She talked about it because I saw the Meet the Queens video last night, and she talked about how even though on Season 4 she was like the showgirl, the pretty girl, or whatnot, and Sharon Needles was kind of like the really cosplay, like making full like costumes, like fantasy costumes and things like that. And she said over the years it's interesting how they both kind of switched. Like Sharon's kind of toned it down and kind of went from just like a really beauty queen type of look, and Fifi's just gone. She's doing My Little Pony and shit, and you see her on the promotional pictures. She got the little crystal balls on her face and whatnot. I'm just like, oh wow. She had whatever she's done, she looks amazing doing it, damn it. She does look amazing doing it, and she did just get recently engaged, so congratulations to Fifi. Next we have Miss Alyssa Edwards herself. Now Alyssa is, I think, one of our most favorite queens, just because she's one of those queens that are funny but don't really realize how funny she is. But she's just really entertaining to watch. I don't know if it's just her isms, her whole tongue pop thing that I cannot do on command. I might be able to do it if I really concentrated, but I'm not about to try to concentrate right now. I got to see her perform the opening night in DragCon where she performed with like her dancers of her school, and they were all amazing. They were so young too, and so I think like what she's doing, because I heard her also on the Rupaul's podcast for What's the Tea. You guys should check that out if you haven't. And she's really like being this sort of mentor to these young kids and giving them opportunities that she really didn't have when she was growing up. So she's making it easier for the younger girls, and I think that's a commendable act. And I'm interested to see how she's going to come back on this All-Star season. I know she's learned a lot. I'm sure everybody on this cast is taking what went wrong on their season and bringing it to this new season. So I'm interested to see what Alyssa's going to do. You know, one thing about this cast, and we're going to say it as we go along, everybody here, even though they went home, are awesome lip syncers. If I take a quick look at this casting list, right? Yeah, everybody on here can lip sync. So every lip sync that happens on this show is about to be good, or at least the way that it's set up to be bomb. Okay. Next we have Ginger Minge from season 7. Now, you know, those of y'all who were here for my season 7 reviews of RuPaul's Drag Race know that Ginger was not my favorite, but I did get to go see her when she came and performed here in Houston. What is this haircut? See, I did get my roots done, child. This is how you know I'm getting my hair done for the blackout. Y'all got your tickets for the blackout? Anyway, I didn't care for Ginger. I liked her in the beginning. She didn't really. I didn't mind her in the beginning, but it was just like once she started acting unnecessarily shady and just being mean, in my opinion, I just kind of was like, no. And then when she got in top 3, I was just like, oh God, please no. Please not this bitch. She just really rubbed me the wrong way. Now, since Drag Race, she's, you know, she hasn't done anything to, you know, get on my bad side even more than she already was. So she's kind of neutral to me right now. I want to see if she's going to change, if her new persona, because it's been about a couple of years. You know, people can grow and they can look back and reflect and change. So even though I didn't care for her in her season, I'm going to see how she's going to bring it for this new season of All Stars. Next, we have Roxy Andrews. Now, if y'all thought I didn't like Ginger, I think Roxy is probably one of my most disliked queens to come through Drag Race. Like, even the other people that I dislike, like Ginger Minge, Derek Barry, who else have I just really... Sorry, somebody called my phone, but Roxy, I think, is probably my most disliked queen. Even people like Ginger Minge and Derek Barry, I like them more than I did Roxy. Roxy just was a complete and total bitch. She was a bully, and I think that's pretty much what it was. Even though Ginger Minge and Derek Barry weren't likable, they didn't necessarily come off as much of a bully as Roxy did. Like, Roxy just was trying so hard to hate on everything that Jinx did, and so it just brought me so much pleasure and so much joy when Jinx won. And it was kind of like, you know, the ugly duckling coming out to kind of, you know, beat up on all the bullies that picked on them, and so it was just a really enjoyable moment for me. So hopefully, you know, Roxy will come back and not be a complete and total asshole. Because like I said, I always give these queens, when they come to perform, I always give them a chance. And I saw Roxy's performance. I expected more. I really did. Because from one thing I will give Roxy is that she is an awesome drag queen, bitch. That bitch makes everything, and her looks be everything. But it's just her attitude that just makes me can't deal with her. I'm serious. The attitude, I just can't deal with her. And we'll see. She lost that weight. We'll just see if she is a new person, because she's the one I'm looking at the most for this redemption. Next up, we have Miss Katya Zimmer, whatever her last name is. I think Katya is probably one of the most, well, I think one of the two most people that we're excited to see come back on TV, and is my projected winner. And, you know, spoiler alert, or at least I don't know if it's an official spoiler alert, I heard back when the cast was still like a whole, you know, fog or unsure, I heard that Katya won. So, and Katya wasn't my win for season 7 until she got eliminated. And I was just like, oh. I didn't really care who won, as long as it wasn't Ginger Minge after Katya was eliminated. So, well, actually, no, I didn't want Kennedy to win either. But that's neither here nor there. I'm so excited that Katya's back. She's one of my all-time favorite queens just because she's so funny. Like, I could listen to Katya talk forever because you just never know what's going to come out of her mouth. And I'm so upset that I missed her this past weekend when she came to Houston. I couldn't make it out to see her perform, but I did get to see her last year, and she was so nice. One of the nicest queens that ever came to visit us. Love her, love her, love her. Next up, we have Detox. Now, Detox is really, really funny. I didn't get to, I don't think I didn't get to see her when she came to Houston for the performance at the club, but I did get to see her when she came for the Battle of the Seasons last year. And if you guys watch any of my RuPaul's reviews, you've seen she did an intro for my channel. And so she's really, really funny. I saw her perform. She is truly a riot. Truly, truly a riot. And I'm really looking forward to see what she's going to wear. Because I think her outfit in this promo picture that's been out is probably one of my favorites of all 10 contestants, in all honesty. And I love her. I'm really excited to see what she's going to bring this year. Next up, we have Miss Alaska Thunderfuck 5000 from the planet Glamtron. She is the second person I believe people are the most excited to see back on TV. I think Alaska is truly one of the RuPaul's Drag Race fan favorites of all time. She has the catchphrases. She has her own Wild Presents show with her brother called Alaska. And, she has her, her music, her album, Anus. That's how she likes to... That's how she says it. And it's really, really cool. Like, Alaska, she's really, really funny. She's just truly a joy and an anomaly to watch. Like, she really has her own style. Like, a lot of people, you don't see many queens dressing and giving the same sort of aesthetic as Alaska. She's truly, truly unique, and I appreciate her for that. And I want to see how she's going to bring it this year, because this outfit that she had on in this promo, loving it, loving it, loving it. Next we have Tatiana. Now Tatiana is from season 2, which is a little bit, that's a reach, but I don't know much about Tatiana other than I can't talk today. Other than that argument that she got in with Tyra Sanchez back in her season. I'm not even sure how she fared in her season, if she went home early or later, but she's beautiful. I've seen some pictures of her online and she looks fucking amazing. So that's really all that I have to give off of for right now. So I'm interested to see her just so I can learn more about her, because I don't really want to go back to season 2 just because of that whole glary Vaseline lens filter that they got going on the first 2 seasons. So I'm interested to see her so I can learn a little bit more about Miss Tatiana. Next up we have Miss Coco Montrese. Now when I saw Coco Montrese and Alyssa Edwards on this cast, I'm like, now listen here. Y'all are not about to try to rehash whatever drama is left, because I want to say they squashed that at the reunion. I just hope that there's not no drama that's still going on or lingering or is going to try to be rehashed for the sake of the show. Like, I just really hope that they're going to drop that shit, because it's dumb. It's at this point, it's stupid. And I believe that they made up. I really honestly do. And if they do this team thing again, which I hope that they don't, because it didn't really work well for me in the first season. If they do the team thing again, they're going to have to put Alyssa and Coco together. They're going to have to. They just have to, just because it would be a disjustice if they didn't. It's injustice, not disjustice. But yeah, but I know Coco is a mean lip syncer, baby. And she lip synced for her life, for real. In the I think she lip synced 4 times in season 5. Because it was that lip sync she did against J. Jolie. There was the lip sync she did against Alyssa. There was the lip sync she did in the teddy bear kid little girl costume. And then there was the last lip sync she did when she went home in like the the red wig. It was some kind of gown that she had on. I can't remember who she lip synced against, but that's what she got eliminated. But I think she's the only bitch that's lip synced 4 times. 4 times. But that bitch can go. Like, that lip sync to her and Alyssa to Cold Hearted Snake is one of my favorite lip syncs of all time. Like, the way that she had that outfit and it was just moving, and I loved it. I watch it from time to time. And on every YouTube video that asks the best lip syncs of all Drag Race history, that's always in the lining. Like, it's undeniable. And last but not least, we have Miss Adore Delano from season 6. Now, this is the last contestant, and one thing I noticed about this cast, if you realize as we've gone, there are what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Half the cast is from season 5. You got Fifi, Ginger, Katya, Adore, and Tatiana are the only people that aren't from season 5, but the other people are all from season 5. It's like a season 5 reunion, basically. So, and we even brought back Alaska Talks. Girl, Roxy, Alaska, and Detox. Sometimes I kind of feel like Alaska's not gonna really try to fuck with them like that, like they used to, just because she shouldn't have to at this point. But they have this whole Alaska Talks thing going. They have the Coco and Alyssa thing going. We're just gonna have to see how this is gonna go. So, back to Miss Adore Delano. Adore was my initial pick for the season 6 winner, but it made all the sense in the world for Bianca to win. But I just remember I was just cheering Adore on. And season 6 was really the only season that I watched from beginning to end. The other seasons, I just kind of watched it intermittently and would come in and, you know, come out. But I still kind of knew who all the queens were. So, Adore, I'm really excited to see, because it's going to be kind of reminding me of when I first, like, really fell in love with Drag Race. And right at the end of season 6, it was like Adore was really coming into her own. Excuse me. And now that it's been about 2 or 3 years since she's been, you know, on Drag Race, I want to see how she's improved, what she's going to bring to the table this go around. Has she learned to sew? You know, all these different things. And so I'm really excited. I'm cheering for her, and I just can't wait to see what this season does, you guys. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about the casting. Who do you think is going to win? Of course, there's all these little spoilers on Reddit and whatnot, but realistically, do they do top 3s in All Stars? I'm not sure. But if they do, who do you think are going to be the top 3 contestants, and who do you think is going to be the winner? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Washington.